Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not really sure where to start because at the moment I needed to record this video because I needed to go up on Sunday. Now I'm really confused at the moment because I don't know where to start. I actually don't know where to start, and it's not like me to be lost for words, trust me. Now part of me, I really am so confused at the moment because I love Slimming World. And you all know what's coming next. But I've seen how well everyone is doing on calorie counting, and I'm so tempted to give it a go. Part of me thinks if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I'm still losing on Slimming World, which is what this is about. But I just feel, because I can see how much freedom everyone has got with calorie counting. Now, I've always said this, I can't do calorie counting because I know that I'll just go for all the bad things. But I'm thinking, what if I tried it, but did like a Slimming World, not even Slimming World, just if I tried it, but just ate lots of fruit and veg, because that's the only thing that's been stopping me, is the fact that I know how much freedom people have had with calorie counting. I can see the foods that they're eating, and every time I watch it, it tempts me. And the more people that have switched since just before Christmas, you know who I'm talking about, then the more I'm thinking maybe I should just give it a go, because there's some really good results going on, and I'm so tempted. And even as I record this video, I still haven't made my mind up. And I think the thing this time that's really started me off was a comment that Jill left yesterday, and I've just responded to, and it's really resonated with me. And I had this conversation actually with my cousin, who was in fact the reason I started Slimming World back in 2016. So very quickly, because without wanting to bore the socks off you, my cousin and my auntie joined Slimming World in 2016, did really well on it, and both got to target. So they said to me, because I said, oh, I really need to do something, they said, well, come along. And I know that at the time that I started, I definitely wasn't in the right frame of mind, but I went along, and for the first week I tried it. I thought, you know what, I've got to do something, because at the time that was when I was 21 stone 5 when I first started that time. And I thought, this is the time for me to start now. I'd lost, I think, about £6 in that first week. And obviously that gives you the boost that you need, and you think, okay, that wasn't too bad at all. I'm eating really nice food. So I stuck with it. But my cousin that started before me then, we both kind of left, and we both put our weight back on. Not all of it, none of us put all of it back on. But I had a conversation with her about a fortnight ago. We were talking about it, and she's just started calorie counting. But she's doing something, I can't remember the name of it. All I remember is that when I did look at a video of his, he was slating all the diet things. What was his name? I'm going to find out just so I can be clear. Okay, so it's RH Fitness that she's been doing, and she is thoroughly enjoying it. Now, I don't know enough about what she's doing because I obviously haven't needed to know anything about it. But all I know is that what she told me, and it has been lingering with me, is that her doing Slimming World has left her with a really unhealthy relationship with food. Because you're thinking of it, and I know sins is not sins as in sins as in synergy, and that's the way, but I think because, and I did it yesterday, even though I said, you know, well, I know, and I don't feel guilty. I'm glad that I just allowed myself to have it. And this is what I do always say, because I don't know whether it depends on what personality I honestly don't know, because I'm no what do you call them, the ones that help people, like personal trainer, dietitian is the word I'm looking for. I'm no dietitian, obviously. I mean, all I do is what I've got written in these books, and I'm just following that. I'm following the content that I see other creators making on YouTube. I'm following Instagram pages where they've got lovely foods, and that's as far as it goes for me. But seeing the losses and the food and the enjoyment that people are getting, not that I'm not enjoying my food, because I really do enjoy my food, and I think that probably does come across, but just seeing how restrictive something like Slimming World that I'm doing, unless it is just I've got to that point where I am finding it restrictive because I can see what other people are doing. Because I've always said, you know what, for everything, every meal that there is that you fancy, there's always an alternative. And it doesn't have to be a Slimming World meal, it can be just a healthier alternative. So I'm thinking, do I just give it a go and see how I do? Because I've got a countdown anyway. I think I've got probably another four or 5 weeks on my countdown. And I'm kind of talking myself into it. So I'll do it alongside Slimming World. Or do I just do it and throw myself in at the deep end? Oh my God, you know what? I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I've messaged Emma, I've messaged Karen, and I'm just like, what do I do? I don't even know if by the time I put this video up, I'll have decided. But this is not what you're here for. You're not here to listen to me debating whether I want to stay on Slimming World or whether I want to try calorie counting. You're here to see if I lost weight or not last week. Yeah. So let's get on with that. So I've got to be honest, I didn't have a bad week. I obviously was off plan last Saturday, and I was off plan again on Friday, but Friday I was off plan after I'd weighed, so that's not going to have an impact until next week if it does at all. So, but I thought that with me being off school, it would give me time to meal plan and prepare. That just hasn't worked out like that at all. Whether it's because it's been a bank holiday, I haven't been as organised as I usually am, and I don't know. I genuinely don't know what it's been this week, or whether it's just because this is what's been going through my mind. But I definitely haven't been as on it as I usually am. And I've noticed that the last couple of weeks, rather than when people are having takeaways, I'm having fakeaways and making my own stuff. I'm really getting quite used to popping into Aldi and getting a microwavable meal. So there's been that side of it, and it hasn't been a bad week. It's not been bad at all. I've done lots of exercise, and do you know what? And I said this on the comment that I replied to just now with Jill. I mean, I'm not going to be one of those people that transforms from couch potato to a serious fitness fanatic. That's never going to happen, because that just isn't me. I know what I'm like. I know my limitations. I'm not a fan of the gym. I wish I did like cycling, because, oh sorry, I squeezed that, it made a noise. I'm not a fan of cycling, but I really wish that I did like it, because when I see people, like I've been for a lovely walk today with my sister, and it was really nice. We passed so many cyclists, and I said, you can get from A to B so much quicker than walking. And it's probably really good for you as well, but it is really good for you. I just enjoy walking more. So I wish I liked cycling, but I don't. So walking for me, or the walking workouts, or the little home workouts that I do, I really enjoy. And like I say, it's not going to be something, you know, I don't feel like, even when the 100 days of exercise is finished, that I want to stop it, because I am really, really enjoying it, to the point where, wait for it, I've actually been thinking about, and I know Gemma did it, or was going to do it back a while ago. I've been thinking about doing a little motivational exercise video, because I enjoy it that much. And I think, do you know what, if I can get active, me who didn't like exercising at all in the slightest, if I can get active and just do a few movements, then maybe I can encourage or inspire more people to do that as well. So, and when I say exercise video, I do mean on YouTube. I don't mean like all these stars have done exercise DVDs and stuff, obviously, because that's never going to happen. But yeah, a little 15, pop your comment down below whether you would be interested in something like that. I don't know whether I'm unleashing all sorts of things to happen here, but it's something I really fancy doing. I mean, maybe it's not going to be tailored to the people that watch my video, so perhaps I should just do it anyway, because I feel like I just want to do it anyway. And that is something I can decide for myself at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going completely off track again, which is what happens with me. And if you know me in real life, this is my life. I have 10 different conversations at one time. And you're here for my weigh-in update. So I'm going to get on and tell you about my weigh-in update. So my weigh-in update this week, I haven't been feeling as motivated as I have done in the past, but I've brought in a loss, which I am absolutely thrilled with. So I've lost £1, which I'm so excited about because it gets me into the next stone bracket. So I am now 15. I haven't seen that number probably since I was 15. I don't know if I was 15 stone when I was 15. That's a complete lie. I actually don't know. I feel like I was no, I wasn't. I'm telling fibs. No, I was definitely about 12.5 stone when I was 15 because I was in school and playing netball and being the fit me. But I'm back to being the fit me again because I've seen 15 stone, 15 stone 13. Granted, it's a very long way to go, but I'm totally thrilled with it because it just means that having that little, I don't want to say off-plan day now, that little off day that I had last week and doing the exercising and being as active as I have been, it just works. So I suppose eating healthily, having a balanced diet, and then being as active as I have been definitely goes hand in hand, because even the little blips are not showing gains, which is absolutely what I want to fit in with me, to fit in my lifestyle. I'm going to show you now because all I'm doing is talking today, and I'm going to focus that. Is that focusing? I don't even know if it's focused. So it's right down the bottom, the last one, the 9th of April, 15 stone 13. And I also got slimmer of the week with £1 loss. So I suppose £1 on Easter week is the way to go, because I suppose some people have struggled, and yeah, which I suppose in a way I don't want to say that I've struggled, because I don't feel like I've struggled, but I just haven't been as motivated as I have been. So in the sense that I'm not planning, I'm not preparing and that kind of thing. Food wise, I don't think it's been that bad, but I'm rambling. I am probably going to go away, have a little think, or this will be up on Sunday morning. I dare say I might have already decided. I think I am going to give calorie counting a go. I think I have to give calorie counting a go, just because if I don't, I feel like I'm going to regret it, because like I say, I've seen just how amazing people have done while they've been doing it. And I think I don't want to not do it just because I'm doing Slimming World. So there we are. I think I've made my mind up, which is kind of good timing because it's coming to the end of the video and I've got no storage left in my phone. Right? Yeah, I've got 3 minutes left. So I need to go delete some of that. I'm so sorry this has been a little bit all over the place, but that's been me this week. So, and it's probably been a longer video than my usual ones as well. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking by me. Thank you all for all your support, because it's times like these is when you need the comments, is when you need the bit of a push in the right direction. Well, no, I don't want to say push in the right direction, because I'm not being pushed in any direction. I'm just feeling like I'm being pulled in that direction because that's where I want to be. Yeah. And if I can get good losses, I mean, I might try it and it may not work out for me. I've still got my countdown, as it were, going on. So we'll see. But I am feeling like I want to try calorie counting, which is actually something I never ever thought that I would say. but everybody's entitled to change. And at the moment, that's me. I am going to be giving calorie counting a go. Let's see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a really good weekend, because by the time you see this, it'll be Sunday. And back to work for me next week, but not until Wednesday. So yeah, I'll get organised and get planning, and I don't need to change anything that I've got meal planned, because I did a little meal plan today. So we'll just see how that goes. Thank you, and I will see you later on for my what I eat in a day, which will probably be the first day of my calorie counting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll just cut this bit out, shall I? Because that is just total rubbish. And I'll start again now. So I probably haven't seen that since I was, I don't know how old. Don't even say that.